Hey guys, welcome back to Javon Rule 16. I am your host Javon, and today we have a brand new video. Today we're doing another benchmark suite today using the AMD Ryzen 3 2200G with the Radeon VEGA 8 integrated graphics. I thought to myself, you know what Javon, what if we did the video that we did with the 4 GB, put 16 in this time, and overclock the RAM and CPU and see how it handles it. It's gonna be really interesting to see how you can play these games on integrated graphics. So as you can see, the speed is set to 3.9 gigahertz, which is practically the top speed that the CPU can handle. We're using 4 cores and 4 threads. The memory is at 16 gigabytes at 3200 megahertz, because that's the only one that can go up to 3200 megahertz. Is gonna be a what, because apparently this really loves fast RAM. It has a boot drive with an SSD, and every game is also on an SSD as well. As you can see here, the specs for the GPU, we haven't overclocked it. We'll do that in another video, but we're just curious to see how these games will play with these types of settings on a Ryzen CPU. The CPU only cost me about 40 bucks to buy, and the motherboard is a motherboard you can buy for like 50 bucks nowadays. That's less than $100. RAM, the RAM cost me like 20. So $110 to get a somewhat decent PC. In the meanwhile, if you don't have a GPU, let's see what happens. What can you play? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the benchmarks. You ever get the feeling you screwed up massively? I definitely did. Holy crap, I didn't expect 16 gigs of dual channel would do such a crazy leap in performance. At 720p low, which I tested practically every game on here today at. Weird I shouldn't have done that. Realistically speaking, we were getting over 130 frames a second. That is insane, dude. With dual channel RAM, that much of a performance boost with the overclock as well of the RAM is insane to me. And this is going to be an ongoing story for every video, every game I test here today. So yeah, enjoy. Age Inquisition still the bane of my existence. Even with this blasted damn extra 4 cores and 4 threads, the loading screens are forever, take for damn ever. But holy crap, at 720p low, once again we're getting an average of over 100 frames. Dude, I could play this at 1080p. I think I could have actually played every game here at 1080p today, but I wanted to stay in line with the previous video I did, which was the 4 gigs on this, where I tested only 4 gigs, and we were getting good frame rates, but it wasn't like, this is more than double, this is like triple the frame rates I'm getting out of these games. It is insane. Watch Dogs was one of them that I normally play at 800 by 600, but nah, I couldn't even do that one here. I was like, nah, let's change that. So at 720p low instead, we still were getting an average of over 80 frames per second. What I noticed is that the VEGA 8 really is a powerhouse. I believe they said it was around a GT 1030, and I never paid attention to that before. It's not like I ever tested this with dual channel RAM. I normally put a graphics card in. I only tested it with the 4 gigs before. So I was very surprised when I saw all of this. This is all the first time for me. I couldn't believe this, which is why I played every game basically the exact same I did before, and I said, you know, it'll work. It did more than work, dude. Nothing here is going to be a threat to run. Nothing. Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition also. I had to bump up because we normally play Sleeping Dogs at 960 by 540 in the videos. I do think I tested this one at 720p on here as well though, but 720p low, once again we're getting over 100 frames per second. So basically with a VEGA, as long as you have dual channel memory, these games will run no problem. You could have run all of these at 1080p. Maybe even medium preset with some higher presets, dude. If I had known better, I will do a video doing that next time around. But hey, I just wanted to show you guys 720p low. Get a VEGA. It's like $40, guys. Come on. And like a motherboard is cheap, like 40 bucks, $80 all in all, $20 RAM, 100, and you can have this type of performance. Is insane. I don't even know what I need to say about Hades, bro. Hades is just Hades, okay? At 720p, the game plays fine. Let's just move on. Batman Arkham Origins also purrs like a kitten. This one actually means we'll actually be able to play in the open world without any stutter. As you can see, that 1% low isn't bad. At 720p low, once again, I noticed that it didn't give the stuttering that the Intel HD graphics did as much. It probably still will, but it wasn't as bad. Not necessarily. And I consider this, I mean, look at the frame rate. I mean, what can I even say? Remember Me seems to be capped at 60 FPS, which I wasn't aware of, and I didn't care enough to test anywhere else. I could have done this at 1080p as well, but we said stuck to 720p low. Not much to say about this one. Castlevania 2, Lord of Shadows 2 is also capped at 60 FPS, which 720p on low medium. I actually did push the VEGA. It's using over 60%, so 1080p probably would have been the sweet spot just to get about 60, but you might have gotten dips below if you kept it to low medium. Just pointing that out. And finally, we have Devil May Cry 2013. Holy crap, dude, it's crazy. Just putting in an extra RAM helped everything so much. At 720p low, we're getting over 150 frames per second. Bro, I can't. I can't. I just can't with this. I just can't. It's insane. The performance again is crazy all the way around. So what do I think about this? Like I said before, this is a great little chipset. If you don't have a GPU and you have this type of motherboard, I would recommend this a Ryzen 3 2200U. This, and with 16 gigs of RAM, this would tie you over so well. Even 8 gigs, as long as it's in dual channel and you want to play some older games, this would do so well. This runs these old games like butter. It is insane. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and stick around for more epic content. Basically, the whole point was to show you guys what having dual channel RAM will do for a game. You can have 8 and it would probably get the same performance. But yeah, dual channel RAM with these, especially AMD CPUs with integrated GPUs, they will do wonders.